Today I'm standing out here in my yard, and I thought I would tell you about all of this cleanup that I've been doing and why homeowners insurance can really suck sometimes. When we bought this house, it had been empty for like at least 2 years, and the guy who lived here maybe, I don't know if he went outside for maybe 8 years before that. So this had been pretty overgrown. So we cut these bushes back from here all the way back to over there. It's a combination of small trees, bushes, little bushes, just a whole bunch of stuff. I still have a lot of clearing to do, but this goes all the way around that side of the house. There's a frost-free hydrant right back there that we didn't even know was there until we started cutting bushes, and then just found it. It was just kind of buried. At one point, I guess this lawn probably extended quite a ways back there, so there's some rocks that maybe were a border of a lawn. There's a bunch of flowers coming up back in there, irises and lilies and all sorts of stuff. So all things are growing now that the bushes are getting out of the way. All of this I've been cutting by hand and hauling off with a wheelbarrow, pile up, and then burning some of it in the fall and piling the rest up to burn this next fall. What works best out here is a chainsaw for some of the bigger stuff, and then a Plasky tool to cut down the bigger brush, and then a McLeod tool to just clear up all the little stuff on the ground. And those three tools have just really been the bulk of what we've been doing, the clearing that we've been doing out here. I do have some bigger trees that need to come down, maybe one or two of these. There's some on that side that need to go. Over on that side of the drive, there's some trees that need to be cut. There's some dead trees over there, and we want to clear an area out there because eventually I'd like to put up a swing set for my kids. Now, insurance. Before we bought this house, we had to have homeowners insurance before you can get a mortgage. So we called around, got some quotes. My wife is really good at finding the best options. So we called around, called places locally, or called local agents. At least that's what we thought we were talking to, and got some quotes, and got a good deal on combined insurance, home, car, everything from a company. I don't want to call any companies out. We'll just call them Small Plate. They gave us a great deal on insurance. We sent them pictures of the house. This is before we moved into it, before we even bought it. They got pictures of the house, pictures of what it looked like at the time we were buying it. And they said, yep, not a problem. They knew where it was located. They said, great, not a big deal. We'll cover your house. So we did, moved in. And then about 2 weeks after we moved in, we got a letter in the mail. No phone call or anything, just a letter that said, your insurance policy, your homeowner's policy has been canceled and expires in 2 weeks. This letter had this whole list of things that were wrong with our house. And we had brush that was in 50 feet of our house. We had fallen trees. We had firewood stacked too close to the house. We had native plants and grass that was taller than 6 inches tall within 20 feet of our house. This whole list of ridiculous stuff. And this was before we'd even moved in. So we called and we said, we sent you pictures of the house and the yard and everything before we moved in, and you guys saw what this looks like. And they were like, oh, well, sorry about that. I guess you could appeal this, but an appeal takes 3 to 4 months, and your insurance expires in 2 weeks. So, if you want to do that, we can send you the forms, and really nothing we can do. Started calling around again to find a different insurance company. Talked to a local agent this time, who said, yes, your house is not a problem. We realize it's been empty, like it was. That insurance company, I don't want to name any other ones. That one, we'll just call it the Plate Farm. The first insurance company tried to get us to keep our car insurance and was offering us really low rates, like, we know we just canceled your homeowner's insurance for no reason, but will you just keep your car insurance through us? Which we did not do. So that's the extent of my story about homeowners insurance really sucking. I'm just going to keep cutting and cleaning. Got a lot of trees that need to be trimmed up. I appreciate all of you guys. Go cut your bushes and clean up your yards. And I'll see you next time.